Well, Mark, it's about time Cooper's Hawk made it to the Cleveland area, huh?
Absolutely. It's been way too long.
It's down at Columbus where my kid is. You got a couple in Cincinnati. What, 35 altogether?
Yep, absolutely. We started originally in Chicago. So we have 12 in Chicago, 9 in Florida, and fill in the rest in between.
And what we have here is a winery. It's a legitimate winery where you come in and the first thing you see is this big, beautiful tasting room. So let's talk about the wine a little bit. Like, you come in, should you try the wines before you go in and sit down at the bar or sit down for dinner?
Sure. So this is a Napa-style tasting room. The first thing when anybody walks into the restaurant, we have our greeter who will give you a glass of wine and start off with our wine of the month. So we insist that we just start you off from the get-go.
You know, it's really funny too, when I came in the first time, I wasn't going to do the flight, I was going to go right to dinner, but while I was waiting for my table, they walked me over to a barrel, said, grab a glass. You go over to the barrel and you just pour yourself some wine to get that first taste.
Yep. So that's our winemaker's barrel reserve. We change up the blend every year, and we only bottle that once a year. And that's only available to our wine club members, and it usually sells out every year.
I think it's very interesting too that all the grapes that go into these wines come from all over the world, a lot from California. The wine is made in Chicago, which is wild.
It is.
And it's an award-winning wine.
It is, yeah. We're on the southwest side of Chicago. Our winery is in Woodridge, Illinois. We source all of our grapes from California, Washington, and Oregon, as well as wineries from Italy, Spain, and Australia.
So we have a flight of 8 out here. What's the first one to try?
The first one is actually from Italy. This is an Italian Prosecco.
And it's delicious.
When you come in and you do a tasting, we have a little map here. It tells you about the flavors that you should pick up. So you should get some blackberry, blueberry, a little pepper, and some spice.
Delicious. So when we came to dinner one time, one person got a flight of whites, one got a flight of reds, and so 4 at the dinner table, right? 4 of each?
Yeah, so at the tasting counter, you'll do 8 1-ounce tastes, whereas at the table, you can do flights.
So now, not a lot of time to talk about all this great stuff, but the food. So there's a bar, there's the outdoor area in the right weather, and there's a dining room, and your food is extraordinary. It sort of reminds me of a California menu a little bit, but there's something for everybody.
There is. We have 110 menu items approximately, but what makes our menu special is we're a from-scratch kitchen. Even at 35 restaurants, being a from-scratch kitchen, making everything fresh every day, comes through in our food.
My wife went crazy for that crispy
Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, with that nice sauce on it.
Yep.
And
the cashew dipping sauce.
I had short ribs with rice with this creamy rice. It was fantastic.
The risotto. It's delicious. Yeah, we do short ribs really well. We do it in about 5 or 6 different dishes. It's
hamburgers, sandwiches, and you go all the way up to the, almost like high-end entrees, and you can just snack here also. But you walk in, you want to buy stuff too. You see glasses, you see all the wine on the walls. The chocolates, they make the chocolates every morning here.
We do. Yeah, we make chocolate-covered strawberries, chocolate truffles, cheesecake lollipops, turtles, you name it.
Toast.
Cheers.
To Cooper's Hawk, to Mark, to all you folks that come out here and give it a try. It's right across from
Pinecrest.
So it's Harvard Avenue, right off of 271. It's easy to see. It's a big building and it's beautiful. Cheers.
Salud. Thanks, David.